You join me in Altrincham once again. The 2025 course might have changed, but it still includes Altrincham. There's no escaping it. So I'm here to document the course and just let you know what it looks like, so you can be prepared for the hardest part of Manchester Marathon 2025. Let's see just how bad it is.
So as a tired Mac makes his way towards Altrincham here, I just want to take a moment to highlight some of the key areas of interest for those of you who will be racing Manchester this year, or indeed in future years if they keep the course the same. Will they ever remove Altrincham? I don't think they will. Now this part of the course, it's what has the most infamy. Everyone talks about Altrincham, the hill at Altrincham. It's a flat course, but Altrincham. Let's take a look at it. Let's see exactly what all the fuss is about, and hopefully I can give you some intel to help you approach Altrincham, encounter it, and then just defeat it. This right here, though, is the initial incline. This is over the metro line. This isn't the hill, by the way. It's just a little teaser for what's to come. This is Woodlands Road, and this year, this will be at the 12-mile point, so around 19k. Prior to this year, it would have been around 15.5 miles in, so around 25k. What does that matter? Basically, you encounter Altrincham sooner, which I think is a good thing. You've got fresher legs, you're not even a half marathon in. I think it's a good thing. However, for those that have raced Manchester Marathon before, it might be a little jarring to encounter Altrincham and not even be halfway yet. Hard to say, really. I guess I don't have to wait long to find out. I'll be running this with you all, in less than 5 weeks now. So let's see if Altrincham is easier this year. So that's up and over Woodlands Road. You're going to take a left. This is Barrington Road. The key thing to note here, it's nice and flat. Let your legs recover. There's an aid table at the end. You're going to need to have your wits about you, especially if you're following a popular pacer, so a sub-4 pacer. You might see quite a bit of congestion building towards the end here. Now this aid station has water and gels. It's one of 3 aid stations with gels, so I think it's going to be quite a popular destination to stay for a moment, grab what you need, and then get going. So try to remain calm, try not to panic at this moment, because just to the left of it, you'll see the start of the hill, Altrincham's Hill, Stamford Street. What I tend to recommend, and what I did last year, what I'm doing this year, is grabbing fuel, grabbing my water, and taking it up the hill. I'm not going to sit there and drink. I'm not going to try and drink on the hill. I'm not good enough for that. I'll choke, I'll get a stitch. If you just need a quick sip, sure, get it and ditch it. But for me, I take on a lot of water. So I got to carry that up the hill. And then on the downhill, I can take it easy, take sips, and get rid of the bottle in one of the many bins. Here it is. When you come around that corner, I think that's when it kind of gets in your head. But hey, as I say, 300 meters, 9 meters of elevation. It's not that far. On this day here, it was a sub 90 second effort, so 90 seconds for me during the race, maybe hopefully faster. For slower runners, you're looking at 3 minutes, 4 minutes. If you're walking, 5 minutes, I guess. It's not, in the grand scheme of the marathon, that big of a deal, but yes, it is taking place in the middle of a marathon, so treat it with respect. But I think for most that have heard about it and worry about it, I think it is a relief that it's over so quickly. Easy for me to say, sat here in the office, but on that day I remember thinking, that was a bit tough. As you finish the hill, you get to go down it. So you're going to move around the outskirts of, here, Market Street. And this is where it's just so densely populated with support. It is overwhelming. I think it's such a celebration that you've just climbed Mount Altrincham that you've suddenly now got this sheer number of people supporting you, calling your name. it's a good time, and it's easy to get carried away. Obviously, if you're going for a certain time, you may have lost a little bit on that hill if you kind of took it steadily. You didn't introduce too much fatigue into your legs. You didn't want your heart rate to increase too much. And you may think, I'm going to send it down here. It's up to you what you do. I'd just say try and keep it calm because you've still got more than a half marathon to go. But yeah, the support is just crazy in Altrincham, and it will get you up that hill, and it will send you on your way with a smile on your face. And after another left and then another left, you'll come to a right turn, and this is Moss Lane. Last year, the support, the crowds were so crushed in here. It was like 2 runners wide, so it was kind of epic, but also a little concerning. So try not to panic too much there. It might get a little claustrophobic, but as soon as you're through there, you'll see the half marathon sign. And, you know, you could check your watch, check your halfway split, double it. There's your marathon time. Not that easy, though, is it? But that is Altrincham done. Hopefully it didn't look too terrifying. Hopefully you can approach it with the kind of respect it deserves, but not the absolute fear that some suggest. Approach the aid table sensibly. Think about how you're going to tackle that. Get through that 300-meter climb, and then enjoy the downhill. Enjoy the support, because it is, as I say, overwhelming and impressive. So best of luck. Hopefully we can all get through Altrincham and then crack on with our race with that behind us.
So that's the Altrincham section of the course. It's not so bad. And now it's earlier on, so I think that's better. Once that's out of the way, it's pretty plain sailing. So yeah, best of luck when you're in Altrincham, tackling Stamford Street over there. Take it easy. I've said it before, there's a water station just there. You'll get a gel as well. I'd personally carry them to the top of the hill and then have them on the way down. But you could do you. But that's what I'll be doing. And yeah, if it's a slow, steady approach, that's probably for the best. Or if you're built like Brett Elsmore, then full send it up that hill, show it who's boss. Either way, best of luck. Happy running and bye-bye.